2.8 million years ago, survival was a daily battle. The vast African grasslands stretched endlessly beneath the blazing sun. Early humans walked carefully across the open plains, always searching for food, always watching for danger. Every day was a struggle between hunger and survival. A small group of prehistoric humans moved quietly through the tall grass. Their stomachs were empty. For 2 days they had found almost nothing to eat. The children were weak, and the adults knew they needed meat if they were going to survive. The leader of the group stopped suddenly. Fresh tracks covered the dusty ground. An antelope herd had passed through only a short time earlier. Excitement spread through the hunters. This could be the opportunity they desperately needed. They followed the tracks carefully. Every sound mattered. Every movement could mean success or disaster. As they approached a watering hole, they finally spotted the herd grazing peacefully in the distance. The hunters crouched low and slowly moved forward. Their simple wooden spears were held tightly in their hands. The plan was simple. Get close enough to surprise a young antelope, and then chase it until it became exhausted. But the humans were not the only hunters nearby. Hidden among the tall grass, a pride of prehistoric lions watched the same herd. Their golden eyes followed every movement of the antelope. They too were hungry. Neither side knew the other was preparing to hunt. The humans began their attack first. They rushed from the grass with loud cries. The antelopes scattered in every direction. Dust exploded into the air as hundreds of hooves thundered across the plains. One young antelope broke away from the herd. The humans focused on it immediately. They chased it relentlessly across the hot landscape. For nearly an hour, the pursuit continued. The animal grew tired. Its breathing became heavy. The hunters believed victory was near. Then everything changed. The lions emerged from hiding. My name is Caro. I'm a hunter. Every day, I wake before the sun rises above the endless grasslands. Hunger is my constant companion. It follows me wherever I go. If I do not find food, my family will suffer. If I fail too many times, they may not survive. This morning is cold. A thin mist hangs over the plains. Around me, the rest of the hunting group prepares for another long journey. We carry wooden spears with sharpened tips. They are simple weapons, but they're all we have. Our tribe has eaten very little during the past few days. The children are hungry. The elders are weak. We need meat. As the first light appears on the horizon, we leave camp. The grass brushes against my legs as we walk. Birds circle high above us. Somewhere in the distance, a lion roars. I listen carefully. Every sound matters. Every smell matters. Every track in the dirt tells a story. After several hours of searching, one of the hunters signals for us to stop. Fresh tracks. Antelope. My heart beats faster. The tracks are clear and recent. We follow them silently. Soon we spot the herd. Dozens of antelope graze peacefully near a small watering hole. This is our chance. The hunters spread out. We move slowly, carefully, patiently. One wrong move could ruin everything. When we're close enough, our leader gives a signal. We charge forward. The herd explodes into motion. Animals run in every direction. Dust fills the air. The ground shakes beneath their hooves. I focus on one young antelope. It is smaller than the others. Perhaps weaker. Perhaps slower. Perfect. The chase begins. The animal runs quickly. Very quickly. But humans have something special. We can keep going. We do not stop. Minute after minute. Hour after hour. The antelope begins to tire. Its movements become slower. Its breathing becomes heavier. Victory feels close. Then I hear a sound that freezes my blood. A roar. Lions. Before I can react, several lions burst from the tall grass. The antelope changes direction. The lions. Come closer to the fire, children. The night is dark, and the wind carries the voices of the wild beasts across the plains. Listen carefully, because tonight I will tell you about a time when our people fought not against each other, but against hunger itself. Long before you were born, long before I was born, our ancestors lived on these endless grasslands. They had no houses of stone. They had no farms. They had no animals to protect them. They had only their minds, their courage, and each other. Every morning they woke with one question. Will they find food today? One season was especially difficult. The rains had stopped. Rivers became smaller. Plants dried beneath the hot sun. Animals traveled farther in search of water. Hunger visited every family. Children cried during the night. Mothers worried. Hunters searched farther from camp than ever before. Among those hunters was a young man named Caro. He was strong and brave, but he still had much to learn. One morning, Caro and his hunting group followed fresh antelope tracks across the plains. The tracks were easy to see. The animals had passed recently. The hunters became excited. They knew that meat could save their tribe from starvation. For hours they followed the herd. The sun climbed higher. Sweat covered their bodies. Still they continued. Finally, they found the antelope grazing near a watering hole. The hunters spread out carefully. No one spoke. Every movement was silent. Every step was measured. When the signal came, they rushed forward. The antelope scattered in every direction. Dust filled the sky. The earth trembled beneath pounding hooves. A young antelope separated from the herd. The hunters chased it. Minute after minute they followed. The animal became tired. Victory seemed near. Then a terrible roar shattered the silence. Lions. A pride of lions erupted from the tall grass. The hunters stopped immediately. The lions were faster, stronger, deadlier. Within moments they brought down the antelope. I am a lion. The plains are my kingdom. The wind carries many scents to my nose. Antelope, zebra, hyena, and sometimes the strange scent of humans. The dry season has arrived. Food is becoming scarce. My pride is hungry. The cubs need meat. The females need strength. Failure is not an option. At sunrise, we begin searching for prey. The grasslands stretch endlessly before us. Birds fly overhead. Dust drifts across the horizon. Then I smell them. Antelope. A large herd. Fresh. Nearby. We move silently through the grass. Every step is careful. Every movement is controlled. The herd must not see us. The hunt requires patience. As we approach, another scent reaches me. Humans. The strange creatures are here again. I have seen them before. They are not fast. They are not strong. Yet they are different. They work together. They think. Sometimes they steal meat. Sometimes they challenge danger. I watch them from hiding. The humans have seen the antelope too. They begin their hunt. The herd panics. Animals scatter across the plains. Dust fills the air. One young antelope separates from the others. The humans chase it. I wait. The antelope grows tired. The humans grow tired. This is the moment. I charge. My muscles explode with power. The ground flies beneath my feet. The antelope tries to escape. Too late. I leap. The hunt is over. The prey belongs to my pride. The humans stop and watch. I can smell their disappointment. But hunger does not care. My family needs food. We eat. The meat gives us strength. The cubs feed eagerly. For a short time, hunger disappears. Eventually we leave. The carcass remains behind. The humans approach. They take scraps. Soon after, hyenas arrive. The scavengers always come. Always waiting. Always watching. Their laughter echoes across the plains. I dislike them. Yet they too are trying to survive. Days later, I encounter the humans again. They follow another wounded animal. This time a saber-toothed cat appears. Even I respect such predators.